program records. Moore fires and hits from three. There is Georgia Amoore. First triple-double in December. Comes up with an impressive rebound there. Here is Amoore bouncing and the finish from trailer.
Amoore is 5'6", but that doesn't mean the little girl can't sky and then push the ball the other way. Not a little girl, a big woman. We see you, Amoore.
A strong start for Georgia Amoore, who, when she first got to the U.S., said her shot was awful. Not anymore, Holly Rowe.
Well, that's right. When Kenny Brooks recruited her, his staff made him go all the way to Belarus to see her play in person. He said it was an awful trip. But when I saw her play for the first time, I said to myself, this kid is it, and I can make her special. This is how he's made her special, with hundreds of hours of one-on-one things. One-on-one instruction, and he said, you know, it gives me chills. I saw this video of us working together, and she looks like a mirror image of me. That's what she does on the court, and it is
creating the steal for Virginia Tech. Fourth turnover for Tennessee. Amoore sizing up Darby. Keeps the dribble alive. Amoore races in the paint and banks it in.
So we've seen Virginia Tech take advantage. Georgia Amoore lost the dribble for a second, but able to get it going again, goes inside. But this last possession, Ryan, I thought she could do this. No one's going to win with a battle of Carolyn Peck.
Here's Amoore, catch, fire, and hit from three.
Man, she is.
Can't scoop it in. Jackson down. 4 on 5 for Tennessee while Rakia Jackson recovers. And Amoore comes back for the steal.
In the second round game was 7 of 19 from 3. She is not shy, nor has she been shy here to start this one.
Holly?
Well, she gets her toughness from growing up playing Australian rules football. Look at this youngster out there, filthy, dirty. She said she played from 13 to 17. She really credits her athleticism and her footwork to that particular sport. And, you know, she said, I grew up in Ballarat, Australia. I knew I had to be tougher because I was always one of the smaller ones.
Georgia Amoore is the heart and soul of this team. She's its toughness as well, getting inside, complementing her outside game.
Had to fix it more than normal. Happy to do it, by the way, but Amoore working around the screen from Greg.
Look at this offensive possession, switching sides of the floor, everybody touching it, everybody involved.
Amoore separates. Oh, that's pretty. Georgia Amoore off the window.
And even though it's an unassisted basket to finish.
Virginia Tech basketball.
Georgia Amoore, I mean, that's one way to see where you're going. You want to get lower and have the balance, and just a great job with her footwork. We're talking about that step back. It's not only on the three-point shot, Rye, it's on the drive as well.
It's like a violent dance move to create that space.
How are you dancing? Are you a violent dancer?
Well, I can't create space like that anymore. We're going to find out after the doubleheader we call. Here's Amoore. We'll let it fly. You bet! Georgia Amoore in all her glory, with a huge Australian contingent right behind Holly Rowe.
We've talked about Georgia Amoore's violent dance move, the step back left. We've seen her do it from the inside and now from the out. I'll have to ask her what the soundtrack is.
Well, Georgia, you seem to be pulling the strings of what, when. How do you know when to keep everyone involved and when to start looking for your own?
Just reading the defense and what they're giving us. I think they use their length a lot, so we have to keep the ball moving. But if they don't play the screen drive, then I'm going to shoot it.
This Tennessee defense is tall and long. How are you finding and creating space for yourself?
Just keeping with our offense. We thrive when the ball's moving, when our offense is flowing, so that's really helping.
I've not seen someone use their head on a thigh before to figure out where the defender is. Where is that move from?
Using my head.
Thank you.
Georgia Amoore, not only a star with the basketball in her hands, but with the mic in her face as well. Georgia Amoore from 3 as we head to El Duncan in the studio for halftime.
16 of them were layups. Tennessee, on the other hand, only 8 layups attempted in that first half.
Yeah, a lot of good looks on the interior. Amoore, she got it. Georgia Amoore with 18.
Sticks, sometimes they don't.
Kitley able to knock it away. Amoore has it for Virginia Tech.
Disruptive with their full court D.
Amoore blasts through 4 defenders.
Game.
You watch her, and she's just so obviously a future pro star.
Yeah.
And she's a freshman, and it's just, the game is so put together for her already as Amoore splashes in a jumper. And Tennessee make a push here in the last couple minutes of the third. Amoore breaks the press. Amoore, guarded by Jackson now. Over to Gregg, and Gregg nails the 3. 1 second back on the clock there. Amoore gets fouled by Jackson. Virginia Tech's in the bonus, and Georgia Amoore is going to shoot 2. Amoore with 20 points in this game, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. We were talking before about how excited she was seeing Lauren Jackson's picture in this arena. Of course, the incredible star for the Seattle Storm and Australian and U.S. basketball legend. And then told us about, you see her jersey hanging here in the rafters. They made so many big plays thus far in this game for Virginia Tech.
Look at Horston just pushing Kitley off of the block.
And yeah,
Eventually got called for it.
2-point game, a 16-2 Tennessee run. Amoore able to break the press that time.
One of the things that makes the press so difficult is 6'2" Rickea Jackson, 6'2" Jordan Horston, long, and they're the ones who are sending the initial trap.
Amoore around the Kitley screen, bounces to her. Kitley connects on a big bucket. Point game.
Prior to that shot, Tennessee was 2 of 14 from the three-point line.
Which is what they shot in the last meeting. That layup is good, plus the foul.
Been really good. Her quickness has been an advantage for Tennessee defensively.
Holly?
Well, Jordan Walker showing some grit and toughness here down the stretch for Tennessee. We asked Kelly Harper about her. She said she might not be the quickest or the biggest, but I'll take 5 of her every day of the week.
Yeah, and here flags down the rebound. Gritty, tough. Oh, Amoore comes back for the interception. Jackson fading away. Can't get it to go. Another impressive rebound from Amoore. She bursts out of the pack. Decision to transfer. He didn't know whether or not she was going to come or not. He's scrolling through the text looking for key words. Finally got to the punchline. Soul gets it off to Amoore. Amoore dashes across the timeline and gets fouled. And Virginia Tech can run a little more clock. Amoore. Nifty handle. Amoore will fire and hit. A career high 28 points for Georgia Amoore.
Georgia Amoore has been so good offensively in this game. This time going to her right off of the on-ball screen by Kitley.
And a foul. Georgia Amoore has had a monster night, and she got a special message from a fellow Australian.
Hey Georgia, I just wanted to say congrats on making it to the Sweet 16. It's been so fun watching your game and seeing you progress this season. I'm a huge fan, so good luck today and for the rest of the tournament.
How about Georgia Amoore setting the tone with her fearlessness from the start of this game, handling the basketball, getting her team into what they need to run on the offensive end. Terrific defensively. She has just played with the type of composure that you need in this moment. And then the cherry on top for Virginia Tech is the way she has been able to score the basketball. 28 points so far in this game.
And Virginia Tech controls with under 1:40 to go. Amoore gets fouled. Into Amoore. Amoore able to break the press. Soule is down in the backcourt. Amoore fending off Tennessee. Knocked away, loose. Amoore gets it back. Still dribbling around, wasting clock. King will shoot it and hit. Ill-advised from King, but effective.